Hey guys, Matt here, and today I'm going to be doing another part in a series I haven't done in a while, and that is looking at out-of-production discs and determining, did this disc deserve to die? And tonight I'm taking a look at the Axiom Clash. Now you've probably heard of its very similar brother that shares the core, which is the Crave. They're very straight, slightly stable, understable driver that is a lot like a Leopard 3 or a very straight T-Bird. The Clash was the Eagle to the Crave's T-Bird. It's got in theory, a touch more turn and a lot more fade. So we should see a flight kind of like an Eagle from this. I haven't thrown it hardly at all, so let's see how it does and find out, did this disc deserve to die? So the Clash on that Spike Heiser line went about 325, basically perfect for what you want that disc to do on that type of line, ride out and then bury pretty late. So let's try a few different lines and see how we can make it work for us. Okay, got a little bit more turn out of the Clash that time, but not a whole lot more distance. In fact, it was a little bit shorter, it was only about 320. So I'm gonna try a different line and see how we do. Finally was able to make some moves with the Clash there, got it out a little bit past 350. Got some turn on it on a flatter throw, and I'm gonna see if I can throw it on a forehand now. Okay, so on a not very high effort forehand, that Clash went over 350. It was almost 360 actually. So for backhand, it was decent. For forehand, it might be better. I'm gonna try to give it a little bit more juice and see if it gets any more distance. Okay, on that last throw of the Clash forehand, it wasn't really any longer. It was like 320. And I have to say, it's not a bad disc. You can make it work a lot of lines right out to around 350 feet or a little more. Forehand or backhand, it did pretty well. It's got a touch of turn and like a late biting hard fade where it gets to the ground pretty quickly once it started to fade. And I wonder if that's why a lot of people didn't like it. It doesn't have a slow penetrating fade like a Volt or a Crave, and does not seem to activate the gyro as much as some of the other molds. So did it deserve to die? I'm not sure. At the time of its demise, it was probably the only disc like that in the trilogy, in the MVP Axiom Streamline lineup, but they just released the Cypher and the Rhythm. Now Cypher with a Y, different than Cypher with an I from Launch Disc Golf. And both of those look like they could fill this slot and maybe perform a little bit better. So right now, say, did it deserve to die? Maybe, but it's not a bad disc. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to put a sweet Clash the Band stencil die on this one and hang her up on the wall. Probably the last time it'll get thrown. Really appreciate it and have a good night.